Okay, so what if I told you that the real secret to speaking English better is maybe not speaking at all? Sounds completely counterintuitive, right?
It really does. Goes against, all the usual advice.
Practice, practice, practice speaking.
Exactly. But stick with us here.
Because in this deep dive, we're looking at a pretty powerful technique.
Yeah, drawn from someone's actual experience. And it kind of lines up with broader linguistic ideas, too.
It suggests maybe, just maybe, training your ears first could be a shortcut, a real shortcut to fluency.
And what's really compelling as we, pull together different ideas on language learning is this very specific practical method we found.
Okay.
It really focuses on the power of listening, which honestly often gets underestimated.
Right.
So our main focus today, it comes from this detailed story, this account from someone.
Okay.
Whose listening practice, like really disciplined listening, it totally transformed their ability to speak. It's almost like a natural way to master the language.
Okay, let's dig into that. So our main source here, it tracks this 30-day English-speaking transformation journey.
Right.
And what's pretty amazing is that a whole day 10 actually, was all about this idea.
Go.
The heading was literally, listening is learning. And this person, they actually stopped doing the typical speaking drills.
Really? Just stopped?
Yeah, and focused completely on listening. Specifically with just one short English audio, like 3 minutes long.
Just 3 minutes. Interesting. And well, like a lot of learners, I bet they found it a bit tough at first.
Oh, definitely. They said it was frustrating, didn't understand every word.
That sounds familiar. It's easy to get stuck there.
But instead of giving up, they leaned into this technique, which when you look at the bigger picture, like how we actually learn languages, it starts to seem kind of genius.
So what was the technique exactly?
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. They described this simple process, but like profound. Listen to one sentence, pause the audio, then repeat it out loud.
Just like that, mimicking it.
Exactly. Then move to the next sentence, pause, repeat that one.
Got it.
So for example, they'd hear, good habits create a better life.
What?
They'd pause it and then just say it. Good habits create a better life.
This method, it hits on something critical in language learning that often gets missed.
Yeah.
They mentioned, right, that at first their voice didn't quite match the original.
Right, yeah. Not perfect immediately.
But after repeating a sentence maybe 2 or 3 times, they started getting much closer.
Okay.
And what's really fascinating there, it isn't just about, like, memorizing words.
Right, it's more than vocabulary.
It's about internalizing the language's prosody,
Prosody, like the music of it.
Exactly. The natural rhythm, the stress patterns, the intonation, how it actually sounds. Our brains are basically wired to pick up those patterns through mimicry. And this exercise, it just taps right into that. Beautifully, really.
So let me see if I'm getting this right. You're saying by doing this deep listening, this immediate repetition, even if you don't catch every single word, your brain starts mapping out the soundscape of English, not just the dictionary definition.
Precisely. You're building an auditory map.
And isn't that like the complete opposite of the usual advice? Just jump in, speak, make mistakes.
Well, that's a really sharp question.
Yeah.
And look, having the courage to speak is vital, absolutely crucial later on.
Okay.
But this method, it builds a foundation first, a really crucial one.
Right.
Think about how little kids learn their first language.
Okay, yeah.
They're just swimming in sound for years, right? Absorbing all the nuances, the flow of conversation.
Long before they actually say much.
Exactly. Long before coherent sentences. So this listen and repeat thing, it basically takes that natural process and applies it to adult learning. It emphasizes receptive skills, first understanding, before pushing the productive skills, the speaking.
Okay. Understand first, then speak.
It's about building a solid internal feel for how the language sounds before you try to make those sounds yourself. This ties into ideas like comprehensible input and auditory feedback loops. Basically, consistent listening plus immediate self-correction helps lock in those neural pathways.
That makes so much sense. It's almost like a musician learning a song by ear.
Yeah, that's a great analogy.
Mimicking the notes, the melody, before they worry about the complex theory behind it.
Exactly.
And the source it highlights this even after just 15 minutes of this practice.
Just 15 minutes.
Yeah, the person felt like they weren't just listening better, but that their speaking was becoming more natural too.
Wow.
And the big lesson they took away was, well, pretty profound. If you really want to speak English fluently, you absolutely must train your ears first. It's step one.
Exactly. That's the core takeaway. This practice, it isn't about, memorizing lists or dissecting grammar rules constantly.
Right.
The real aim is to listen for that natural cadence, the feeling, the sound, the flow of English.
Feeling, sound, and flow. I like that.
It builds more than just good pronunciation or rhythm, though it does that too. It grows this sort of gut feeling, this confidence in how the language should sound.
Okay.
And that confidence then feeds directly into speaking more naturally.
So for you, the listener, what does this actually boil down to? Well, the impact of this simple daily challenge seems pretty clear.
Yeah.
Consistent practice, doing this listen, pause, repeat thing, it really can lead to your English sounding more natural. Maybe even, closer to how a native speaker sounds.
It's foundational.
It's about building that base level of confidence, that intuitive grasp of the language's own music.
So yeah, to kind of wrap up the core insight from this deep dive, to get to real English fluency, that crucial first step, it's training your ears, truly getting that feeling, sound, and flow.
Right.
And this straightforward practice, short audios, listen, pause, repeat aloud.
Yeah.
It's powerful. It's practical. It helps with natural pronunciation, rhythm, and honestly, it builds real confidence, even when you don't understand every single word right away.
And just think about how this one shift, this focus on listening first, as the real cornerstone, how that can naturally set you up for everything else, for all the later steps in language learning.
It changes the starting point.
Yeah. It's a reminder that, mastery isn't always about some huge, complicated effort.
Sometimes it's the simple, focused steps.
Exactly. Sometimes it's about embracing these maybe counterintuitive focus steps that just build, brick by brick.
Towards that transformation.
Towards really mastering the language. So maybe a final thought for you to consider.
Okay.
What other complex skills could we potentially master more easily if we just focused on listening more first?
The experience and the feeling.